Chapter 7 Alcohols, Phenols, and Ethers. And we have important questions for board exam. These questions are: sodium dissolves easily in alcohol because alcohol is amphoteric. The most acidic of the following four compound is it is paranitrophenol. The reaction for the preparation of salicylaldehyde from phenol is Riemann-Tiemann reaction. Carbolic acid is phenol. Which compound is aspirin? Acetyl salicylic acid is known as aspirin. Bakelite is formed when phenol condenses with formaldehyde HCHO. Lucas reagent is concentrated HCl and anhydrous ZnCl2. What is tested by Lucas reagent? It is alcohol. Alcohols are soluble in water. The main reason for this is hydrogen bond. Ethyl alcohol is formed on heating with bleaching powder. Chloroform is formed. Now question is fill in the blanks. Hydrogenation of phenol gives cyclohexanol. Heating phenol with zinc powder gives benzene. Bakelite is formed on heating formaldehyde with phenol. Diethyl ether is used as an anesthetic. ROR is formed on heating RX with NaOR. This reaction is called Williamson synthesis. Phenol is acidic in nature. On heating alcohol with concentrated H2SO4 at 160 to 170 degrees Celsius, alkane is formed. Answer in one word or one sentence. Fire in ether cannot be extinguished by water. Why? Lighter than water and insoluble. It is lighter than water and insoluble in the water. Ether is formed on burning or combustion, CO2 and H2O. Write the name the enzymes which converts maltose into glucose. It is maltase. Which gas is obtained in fermentation of reaction? It is CO2. 2 will be in subscript. Name the primary alcohol which gives iodoform test. It is C2H5OH ethanol. When phenol reacts with chloroform in the presence of alkali NaOH, salicylaldehyde is obtained. This reaction is called it is Riemann-Tiemann reaction. Now there is important question of 2, 3 and 4 marks. See chapter 7 alcohol, phenol and ether 12th chemistry. The first question is boiling point of alcohols is higher than the ethers. Why? Or the molecular formula of both C2H5OH and CH3OCH3 is C2H6, but the boiling point of alcohol is 78.4 degrees Celsius and that of ether is minus 240 degrees Celsius. Explain the reason. In ethyl alcohol, its molecules forms intermolecular hydrogen bond, whereas the molecules of ether remain in single state. Hence, its boiling point is low. तो यहाँ पर ये एल्कोहल है आर ओ एच ये अल्कोहल का एग्जाम्पल है और यहाँ पर देखिए ओ और एच के बीच में हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड और यहाँ भी हाइड्रोजन, तो ये इंटरमॉलिक्यूलर हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड बनता है जिससे इसका जो बॉइलिंग पॉइंट होता है वो ईथर से ज़्यादा होता है. Next question, what do you understand by methylated spirit or denatured alcohol? The methylated spirit or denatured alcohol, when rectified ethanol is denatured by adding methyl alcohol and other poisonous substance like pyridine, it is etc. Then it is called denatured alcohol. This stops the misuse of ethanol. The boiling point of alcohol is higher than the corresponding alkane. Why? The boiling point of alcohol is much higher than the hydrocarbons of almost the same molecular weight because the molecules of the alcohols forms intermolecular hydrogen bonds whereas hydrocarbons do not form hydrogen bonds, and this is the structure ROH ROH ROH, and this is the hydrogen bonding and it is intermolecular hydrogen bonding between the alcohol molecules which increases the boiling point. Now alcohols are more soluble in water than the corresponding hydrocarbons. Why? Alcohols form hydrogen bonds with water due to which they are soluble in water. This is water molecule HOH and this is alcohol molecule ROH, and this is hydrogen bonding between water molecule and alcohol. That's why it is soluble in water. On the other hand, hydrocarbons do not form hydrogen bonds with water and hence are insoluble in the water. Give the structure and IUPAC name of monohydric phenol of molecular formula C7H8O. There are three isomers. This is metacresol, ortho, orthocresol, metacresol, and this is paracresol. Give the chemical reaction making phenol from chlorobenzene. This is chlorobenzene, NaOH at C 623 Kelvin and 300 atmospheric pressure. We found a phenoxide ion, and after hydrogenation we get alcohol. Next question is, what are Lucas reagents? How will you identify primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols from this? Describe. The mixture of anhydrous ZnCl2 and concentrated HCl is called Lucas reagent. For tertiary alcohol, if on adding Lucas reagent to alcohol to normal temperature, white oily precipitate of alkyl chlorides is formed immediately, then the alcohol will be tertiary. In secondary alcohol, if on adding Lucas reagent to alcohol at normal temperature, white oily precipitate of alkyl chloride is obtained after 5 minutes, then it is secondary alcohol. Tertiary alcohol, if on adding Lucas reagent to alcohol at normal temperature, it does not react. The next question is, write IUPAC name of the following compound. Here the functional group is OH. This is number 1 position, 2 position of chain, third position, 4 position, and this is fifth position. This is OH, OH, and here CH2. ये लाइन ऊपर गई नीचे गई तो इसमें CH3 रहेगा, यहाँ भी CH3 रहेगा और ये कार्बन सिंगल ही बचेगा, 4 बॉन्डिंग हो गई। यहाँ पर 3 में देखते हैं तो यहाँ CH2 रहता है लेकिन यहाँ पर नीचे भी जुड़ गया तो एक H और रिप्लेस होगा, यहाँ अब CH3 हो जाएगा। फिर 4 नंबर में सिर्फ CH2 होगा और ये फ्री जो है इसकी एंड बचती है उस पर क्या रहेगा, CH3। तो इस तरह से इसका जो है कंपाउंड का ये स्ट्रक्चरल फार्मूला है। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, हाउ कैन वी ऑब्टेन फिनॉल फ्रॉम बेंजीन डाइजोनियम क्लोराइड? Phenols are prepared by hydrolysis of diazonium salts by water and diluted acids, etc. Example, this is diazonium chloride, this is water. After heating, we get phenols. Next, what is the reaction of diethyl ether with HI? The reaction of diethyl ether with concentrated HI on heating gives one molecule of ethyl iodide and one molecule of ethyl alcohol. This is diethyl ether, and reaction with HI at 100 degrees Celsius, we get ethyl iodide and ethyl alcohol. Differentiate between phenols and alcohols. Here is point-wise difference. You can also draw a table for the difference. First of all, phenol. Physical properties, characteristics, phenolic order, sparingly soluble in water. It is acidic and dissolved in the bases to form salt. On oxidation, hybrid colored product is formed. Produce characteristics color with ferric chloride. It does not react with the halogen acid. With phosphorus pentachloride mainly form tertiary phosphate. Now the points are corresponding to these points for alcohol. It has pleasant odor, fairly soluble in water. It is neutral, do not react with the bases. It can easily oxidize to aldehydes and ketones. It does not react with ferric chloride. With phosphorus pentachloride, it forms alkyl halide. Next question, what is meant by hydroboration oxidation reaction? Illustrate it with an example. The addition of diborane to alkene to form trialkyl boranes followed by their oxidation with alkaline hydrogen peroxide. टू फॉर्म एल्कोहल इज कॉल्ड हाइड्रोबोरेशन ऑक्सीडेशन। फॉर एग्जांपल, यहाँ पर हमारे पास एल्कीन है और यहाँ पर जो है डाइबोरेन है। अब ये डाइबोरेन को हम जो है इससे रिएक्ट कराएंगे तो इसमें जो है एक एडिशन रिएक्शन होगा, ये डबल बॉन्ड हटेगा तो यहाँ H और ये BH2 इससे कनेक्ट होगा। इसके बाद यहाँ पर एक H को रिप्लेस करेंगे तो फिर से यही सीरीज आ जाएगी, फिर यहाँ से एक H कम हो जाएगा, BH भर रहेगा। देखिए यहाँ BH2 है, यहाँ पर BH बचा। एक हाइड्रोजन को फिर हम रिप्लेस करेंगे तो यहाँ B बचेगा, यहाँ 3 हो जाएगा। फिर यहाँ पर हाइड्रोजन परऑक्साइड से जब हम रिएक्शन कराते हैं तो यहाँ पर हमको एल्कोहल मिलता है, तो इस रिएक्शन को हम बोलते हैं यही हाइड्रोबोरेशन ऑक्सीडेशन रिएक्शन। Next question is, ethyl alcohol and phenol both contain OH group. What is the reason that phenols acidic and alcohols has alkaline effect? Ethyl alcohol, another question for this is, ethyl alcohol and phenol both contain OH group. What is the reason that phenol is acidic and alcohol is neutral in nature? This is explanation of acidic nature of phenol. One possible explanation why phenols are stronger acids as compared to alcohol is that phenols exist as a resonance hybrid. तो ये रेजोनेंस का जो है ये आपको डायग्राम बनाना पड़ेगा। इसके जो लोन पेयर हैं यहाँ पर आ जाते हैं और यहाँ पर डबल बॉन्ड बना लेते हैं और एक स्टेबिलिटी दे देते हैं, स्टेबिलिटी बना देते हैं, जिससे ये क्या होते हैं, थोड़ा एसिडिक हो जाते हैं। ड्यू टू रेजोनेंस द ऑक्सीजन एटम्स गेट ए पॉजिटिव चार्ज and attracts the electron pair of the OH bond and thus facilitates the release of proton. The phenoxide ion formed after the release of proton is also stabilized by the resonance. Now, in alcohols, the alkyl group increases electron density on carbon due to positive isomeric effect. Hence, they behave as a neutral. तो यहाँ पर देखिए प्राइमरी एल्कोहल में जो है एक एल्किल ग्रुप है जो यहाँ पर कार्बन पर जो है इलेक्ट्रॉन डेंसिटी को इंक्रीज करता है। सेकेंडरी एल्कोहल में दो एल्किल ग्रुप होते हैं जो कार्बन पर और इलेक्ट्रॉन डेंसिटी को इंक्रीज करते हैं। टर्सरी एल्कोहल में 3 एल्किल ग्रुप होते हैं जो इस पर और इंक्रीज करते हैं। इसलिए न्यूट्रल या एम्फोटेरिक बिहेवियर करता है, एसिडिक नेचर का नहीं होता है। Next question, explain Kolbe's reaction and Williamson synthesis. Kolbe's reaction, phenoxide ion generated by treating phenol with sodium hydroxide is even more reactive than phenol towards electrophilic aromatic substitution. Hence, it undergoes electrophilic substitution with the carbon dioxide. A weak electrophile, orthohydroxybenzoic acid, is formed as the main रिएक्शन प्रोडक्ट। यहाँ पर फिनॉल है, सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड से रिएक्शन करते हैं, ये फिनॉक्साइड आयन बनता है, ये ज़्यादा रिएक्टिव होता है और एक कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड H+ से जो रिएक्शन करता है तो इससे सैलिसिलिक एसिड बनता है, इसी का नाम है 2-हाइड्रोक्सी एसिड। तो इस रिएक्शन को हम कोल्बे रिएक्शन बोलते हैं। नेक्स्ट इज विलियमसन सिंथेसिस. It is an important laboratory method for the preparation of symmetrical and unsymmetrical ethers. In this method, an alkyl halide is allowed to react with the sodium alkoxide. तो यहाँ पर alkyl halide है, ये सोडियम एल्कोक्साइड है, जब ये रिएक्शन करते हैं तो ईथर फॉर्म होता है। ये ईथर सिमेट्रिकल और अनसिमेट्रिकल किसी भी तरह का हो सकता है। इस प्रोसेस को विलियमसन सिंथेसिस कहते हैं। तो ओके, थैंक यू। ये इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन थे, आप इनको प्रैक्टिस करें, इसको शेयर करें और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। थैंक यू।